Breaking news of Inoue completely flopping, selling pretty much no tickets. No one wants to watch Inoue in the USA. All of this hype around Inoue by old media, lying to the public by telling us Inoue is such a huge superstar all around the world. When he comes to the USA, he's gonna crash the market because he's so huge, this, that, and the third. Well, reality hit. In reality, the moment Inoue is coming to the USA, he's struggling to sell few tickets, according to reports. And this is reported by old media, who love the hell out of Inoue, who has been hyping up Inoue. This is according to an old media wizard, Ricky Glazer. He said, quote, told by multiple sources, Inoue tickets at T-Mobile Arena in Vegas May 4th on ESPN are totally dead. So dead that tickets should be given last rites. And Team Inoue isn't happy about the promotional flop. The promoter, none other than Top Rank. That's boxing at Top Rank nowadays. End of the quote. This is the same guy who has been reporting by literally preying on PBC downfall, saying things like PBC will leave boxing because they are going broke. All because Al Heyman is black. That's how racist this guy is, because he never said the same things about Top Rank that he said about PBC. All because PBC deal with Showtime was over. Well, Top Rank deal with ESPN is over, and Rick Glazer, one of the most racist reporters in boxing, said anything similar about Top Rank like he did to PBC, even though they are in the same shoes. Even worse, at least PBC has a network in Amazon Prime. And the moment Top Rank joins PBC by working hand to hand, Bob Arum said that they're going to be working hand to hand with Al Heyman to make future events. All of a sudden, that's when Rick Glazer wanted this Top Rank, since they are associated with PBC. But he only did it to defend a fighter from the Hope list. You know it's bad when one of the old media wizards is exposing Inoue for his poor ticket sales to the point where he said ticket sales are dead. They are not moving at all. The tickets have no motion. They are not selling to the point. We are a month away and they are already talking about giving tickets away. So if they end up selling the fight, we know what time it is. They gave out the entire arena. I mean, who talks about giving away tickets this far away from the fight? That's how poor the ticket sales are. Might as well cancel the event. But since Turkey got money like that, remember, he got Ryan, Devin, Tio, Canelo, and Inoue fighting on the same week, on 3 different days. Knowing Turkey, he's going to give those tickets away to charity, especially when the people from the USA are not willing to pay to see Inoue. Yeah, the race fans are going to stay on code and be keyboard warriors, but that's about it. You best believe the race fans are not that naive to pay for this cherry pick and spend their hard-earning money to watch this cherry pick by Inoue, just like his fight before that and the fight before that. And pretty much that's Inoue's entire career, is him fighting nobodies, cherry picks that no one wants to see, and avoids the fights that the fans want to see. You guys heard what Rick Glazer said, that this is Top Rank fault because they are not promoting Inoue how they are supposed to. Inoue team said they are mad and upset at the poor promotion. Man, get this BS out of here. Bob already said that he believes Inoue is greater than Manny Pacquiao. Trust me, Bob Arum can't do anything more than that to try to sell Inoue in the States. Simply, the people have spoken and they do not care to watch Inoue for their dollars in return? Hell no. Why? When this man Inoue is literally cherry picking disrespectfully. I will feel disrespected to spend my money to watch Inoue for the cherry pick he selected because I don't even remember the cherry pick name. Just like I don't remember the cherry pick Inoue selected the fight before that and the fight before that. That has been the story for Inoue's entire career, is him fighting cherry picks that no one knew or cares about. The only fight that was for real was Fulton recently. Other than that, the man fought nobody. Let's be real. So instead of Rick Glazer and Inoue team blaming Top Rank for the poor promotion as the reason why Inoue is not selling in the USA, well, let me give you the bad news. Top Rank can spend over $1 billion in promotion to promote this cherry pick by Inoue, and tickets won't sell in the USA. That's the truth. The reason why is because the USA is a competitive market. For you to be able to sell, you have to give the fans something worth their wow. Something worth their money wow. You can't just give them a cherry pick that you have been cherry picking in Japan and selling out over there. It doesn't work the same way over here. Now, if Inoue was fighting real competition, then perhaps he can sell. If he would have had came over here to fight Espinoza at 126 for the title, or at least Shushu, a fighter like that, then man, he will sell. At least he will sell some tickets. I'm not sure if he's going to sell out the arena, but he will sell better tickets than for the cherry he selected. That's the truth about Inoue flopping in the USA. You're not a superstar. You are not a real star until you are a star in the USA, which Inoue is not. He clearly is not. Which Inoue team can't blame anybody. They can't blame Top Rank for this. However, who they can blame is the people in the mirror. Also, Inoue can blame himself for this cherry he selected. Like, who the hell you fighting, man? I told you guys, every time Inoue has fought recently, outside of the Fulton fight, I'm talking about nearly all of his fights, his fight buzz will die down, not the next day. His buzz will die down literally the next hour. Everyone in the world will stop talking about Inoue. The next hour, he finishes his cherry. With the opinions out of the door and the facts laid out on the table, go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below. And to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, Akhi TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.